Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something truly exciting for you. A complete deep dive into the DJI Ronin RS. If you're a filmmaker, content creator, or even just someone who loves making videos, you're going to want to stick around for this video. We're going to talk about everything from unboxing and setup to features, real-world performance, tips, tricks, and even whether it's worth your money. Now this isn't just a quick overview, we're going to go really deep. So make sure you grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's get started. What exactly is the DJI Ronin RS? In the simplest way, it's a 3-axis handheld gimbal designed to stabilize your camera so your footage looks smooth and cinematic, even when you're moving. But the RS isn't just any gimbal. It's powerful, it's intelligent, it's responsive, and it's ready for both professional and enthusiast use. DJI's packed in tons of tech to help you get smooth shots with minimal effort, and we're going to explore all of that in detail. This gimbal supports a wide range of cameras, from small mirrorless cameras to even some heavier setups, and it offers advanced features that help you shoot like a pro, even if you're just starting out. Let's talk about the unboxing experience. Right out of the box, DJI does a great job with presentation and build quality. When you open the box, the first thing you notice is the RS itself. It feels solid, it feels premium, and it feels like DJI thought about every little detail. Underneath, you get all of the accessories, the quick release plate, cables, wrist strap, a charging cable, and a few other items to help you get started. DJI makes sure you have everything you need to begin balancing and using the gimbal right away. My first impression: this thing feels sturdy, but not heavy, well engineered, and ready to work. The motors feel strong and responsive just by hand, and when you power it on, you immediately feel the quality difference compared to older gimbals. Now let's get into balance and setup, which is one of the most important parts of using any gimbal. When you mount your camera, you want it balanced before you power the gimbal on. Why? Because a balanced gimbal puts less stress on the motors, which means longer battery life and smoother operation. First, mount your camera on the quick release plate and slide it into place. Then adjust each axis so the camera stays in place, without drifting when the motors are off. It might take a few minutes the first time, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to balance in under a minute. DJI also provides an app that guides you step by step through the balancing process. The app shows real-time feedback and tells you which direction to move your camera or adjustment wheel. It's super helpful, especially if you're new to gimbals. Once balanced, turn the gimbal on and watch the motors come to life. It instantly holds your camera perfectly stable. Next, let's talk about the DJI Ronin app. This app is a key part of the RS experience. It connects to your gimbal and gives you control over advanced settings, custom modes, and features. Inside the app, you can calibrate the gimbal, update firmware, choose shooting modes, and even control focus if you're using compatible lenses. One of my favorite things about the app is the ability to create motion lapse and time-lapse sequences with precise control over movement, angle, and duration. You just set your start and end points, pick your motion, hit start, and the RS takes care of the rest. There's also an auto-tune feature that optimizes motor power based on the weight and balance of your setup, so your gimbal always performs at its best. Okay, now let's explore some of the cooler shooting modes. First up is Sport mode. This turns up the responsiveness, so the gimbal follows your fastest movements without lag. It's perfect for action shots when you're running, jumping, or moving quickly. Then there's Pan Follow, Tilt Follow, and FPV mode. Each gives you a different style of motion control. FPV mode is especially fun because it mimics a first-person view, giving you super dynamic, immersive shots. One of the most creative tools is ActivaTrack, which lets the gimbal track a subject automatically. You simply select your subject on your phone screen, and the gimbal will follow it smoothly, ideal for solo shooters. And don't forget about focus control. If you have a focus motor or compatible electronic lens, you can pull focus right from the DJI app or a physical wheel. Now let's talk about real-world use. How does this thing perform when you're actually filming? In regular walking shots, the stabilization is virtually flawless. You get buttery smooth footage even on rough ground. In fast motion or action shots, the S5 keeps everything locked in tight. No jitter, no shake, just smooth movement. Battery life is also impressive. With normal use, you can run all day without needing to recharge. And when you do need power, DJI's fast charging options get you back up quickly. Before we wrap up, let's go over some quick tips. Number 1. Always balance before you turn the gimbal on. This makes a huge difference. Number 2. Use the DJI app to fine-tune motor power and control settings. It makes your gimbal much smarter. Number 3. Practice smooth walking. Fast and jerky steps still show up on video, even with a gimbal. And common mistakes. Don't press the gimbal into position when you're balancing. Small, careful adjustments are the key. So, is the DJI Ronin RS5 worth it? Absolutely. It brings professional level, stabilization and creative control to filmmakers of all levels. Whether you're shooting weddings, travel videos, documentaries, or YouTube content, the S5 gives you the tools you need to create smooth, cinematic video.